Welcome back to the channel. This is Stuart with Fitness with Stu, and I'm coming to you back with another video again. Now, I just wanted to say thank you for my returning subscribers. Thank you for our new subscribers tuning in to the new channel that I started up, right? I always listen to all the videos. I show a picture of where I was before, how this person here was over 280 pounds, person that was basically, didn't live in the gym, lived in fast food places, and was basically just doing whatever you want. 48 regular, should have been the 50 with the bulge right here. You're not gonna be your best version like this. You're gonna end up in the hospital more, heart attack, all kinds of stuff. So please stay away from this type of self of you. I had to get rid of it because I did not want to continue to be that way. So, like, comment, and subscribe to the video. It helps the algorithm. It helps me produce more videos and get to more people, There's people that do like content about weight loss. And I threw a twist on it, and I actually make sure that I include Christ in everything that I do. And the reason why is because he's the reason why we're still breathing, and the reason why for the season, It just really is. It sounded good, right? But it actually is the truth, though. Now, on this video, we're going to talk about how if you can't do spot reduction and try to get the fat, but the body picks where it wants to lose it at. But what you can do is this is something you could do to help you to work on the problem areas on your body. If you want to lose the fat, you want to build muscle, which is actually going to help reduce the fat. So you want to build muscles in the area that you got more fatty in. You want to do at least probably about 8 to 10 sets per week. So if you go to the gym 4 times a week, you want to divide those up. You can probably work that muscle group 2 times a week. Maybe do 4 sets of 7 or 8, somewhere up in there, or maybe 4 sets of 10. This really depends the rep range of how you feel. You want to always push to failure. That's one thing I do want to say. And if you don't, you're leaving gains on the table. And when you do that, your best physique that you're trying to build, you're not going to get there. Because honestly, in order to get to a ripped physique, you're going to have to push yourself. You're going to have to do progressive overload. And what progressive overload is increasing the weight each week, let's say by 5 pounds. So if you're not doing that, you're not going to see a substantial growth in your muscles. It's not. And also, it's pushing through failure, like I was saying. You got to push yourself to failure, where you're almost about to give up, but you don't, And then you stop, and you kind of try to keep going. That's what you want to do. And you want to be consistent with your workouts. If you're not going to be consistent with your workouts, don't do it. Write down your workouts, what you're going to do. And then you can look and see, okay, if I did this week, get up with 5 more pounds next week. Just keep continuously doing that until you reach the point that you want to be. And at that point, you can just kind of maintain it once you get to that part. It may take a year, it may take 6 months, but guess what? It does not matter because you will get there. So, also you want to do is make sure you get at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Mandatory, non-negotiable. Your body cannot repair cells, which is the major part of how you are going to build muscle. If you're not getting enough sleep, it's going to repair really slow because it's like charging up a battery. If you only charge it up halfway, then you unplug it and try to use it, it's going to run, but it's not going to run as efficient as it possibly should, So now the other part is I want to actually talk about is doing compound exercises where you work on 2 or more muscle groups at the same time. This is like RDLs, which is basically where you're grabbing the weights and pulling them up and coming back up with them. You also got bench press, which works mostly the front part of your muscles, chest, biceps, lat pull downs. It works a lot of the back muscles for you. You also got push-ups, which is, that's the standard one you don't have to have any equipment for. Dips actually help as well because it works on the triceps and maybe even a little bit of your shoulder, and sometimes in most of the chest too as well. So those are good ones. That's going to help you build the most muscle because you're building in more than one muscle group, which is much better for you. You should do that. Now, the last two I'm going to talk about is the processed foods, eating fast food. Give it up. It's not good for you. It's imitation food that's being put in your body, and that's the reason why your body can't break it down, is because it's not meant to break down. It's hard. It's an unknown food item in you that it doesn't know what to do. So it's taking longer, and it's going to cause you pains in the future. So stay away from them. And it puts on way too much fat. The calories are not low at all. And the vitamins and nutrients that it has is very little because there's so much preservatives and additives put in there. So, don't get caught up in the fast food. It's fast for a reason. Leave it alone. And then finally, I want to talk about drinking and smoking. You cannot do these things. It's a non-negotiable. If you want to grow your physique and get the best way you're in shape, you have to do things that most people don't want to do. Drinking or smoking, you should be that way anyway. It harms your body. And how you know it does is because you feel like crap when you wake up in the morning. So, and you can't say you don't, because you really do. Your body it knows when it needs rest. It knows when it needs repair. And you need to give it the time to repair. So, this video is going to be a little bit on the shorter side just because it's later at night and I'm posting this. And I just think that, honestly, to be honest with ourselves, when I think about this stuff, I always say this, and this is the truth. You have to be self-reliant and self-motivating yourself. And then motivation is not what you really want. You want to be consistent over time. You just know that, hey, I'm going to get up and do this routine because I've already been doing it for so long. I'm going to continue to keep doing that. That's what you want to do. You really do. So those are the ways that you could do. Those are some of the ways you do to help work on problem areas on your body, building muscles in those areas, making sure you do the sets all the way to failure, getting a 6-hour rest, sleep, doing about 8 to 10 sets per week per muscle group, doing compound exercises which targets 2 or more muscles, drinking plenty of water, also eating more whole foods in your diet versus fast foods, and last but not least, not smoking or drinking. I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. You can, but what's gonna happen? Man, it's not gonna be good. You're gonna defeat the purpose of what you're doing. It's like overeating, and then you try to lose weight. You defeated your whole calorie deficit for the week because you went rogue. You went try to do something that you shouldn't have been doing. So just stay locked in to do your job and just do it best. You only got one job in this world. It's to live for Christ, right? You're gonna be added on more jobs because you want to take on more tasks, or you may want something. You may want a reward or something. In order to get a reward, you have to work at it. It's not just given to anybody just because. So make sure that you understand that things take time and not just going to automatically be done right away. Because if that was the case, instant gratification would be everywhere. And this is what people are promoting. You do this in 3 months, you're going to be ripped. It's not realistic, man. It's not realistic at all. Let me know in the comment sections if it is. Maybe I'm missing the program. Ladies, just make sure that you stay committed to it. If you got a husband, you both do it. Not one person go and another person don't. You both do it. And fellas, be the man, be the leader. And if you know that, maybe you could stand and lose some weight, then go in the gym and lose some weight. It's fun when you do it together with your partner. You can make little bets with them, and be interactive with them. Because that's what they're here for. They're here to help you. So help them help you. If you know what I mean. So until next time, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. This is Stu with Stuart with Fitness, or should I say Fitness with Stu, signing out once again. Thank you again. Thank you again. Thank you. I don't know how many times I gotta say that, right? But seriously, thank you for subscribing and being a part of the journey of this weight loss journey that I've been on. And it's been really exciting and amazing. I can't wait to see what other future things we're gonna do. As the more this channel grows, we're gonna do more things. So just stay tuned. Again, once again, peace. See you next week. Or should I say, not next week, but see you tomorrow. Peace.